Module 1, Topic 1A, History of Bitcoin and Cryptocurrencies. Hello, I'm Mega. In this topic, I'll start by talking about history. To understand Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, you need to know how they arose and what have been their most significant changes. That's why we'll start at the beginning of the digitization of the economy and its global impact. It all started in 1982, when David Lee Chaum, an American cryptographer, published an article in which he exposed the concept of electronic money. In his text, he indicated that it was possible to create a cryptographic monetary system in which, thanks to a digital signature issued by a bank and using a public key, the absolute privacy of users could be guaranteed so they could carry out online transactions. But it did not stop there. By the 90s, Chaum gave life to DigiCash Inc., a company in which he put his theory into action. A digital currency issued and paid for by a bank, but it remained a centralized system. In 1994, the Mark Twain Bank dared to use a digital currency, a model replicated by other banks in Germany, Austria, Finland, Japan, Norway, Switzerland, and Sweden. But only 4 years later, due to the underdevelopment of e-commerce, this business model did not work out for Mark Twain Bank and it went bankrupt. That same year, 1998, the electronic engineer Wei Dai presented a document in which he explained the B-money operation, a digital currency system that was never implemented. However, it was the basis for most of today's cryptocurrencies, especially Bitcoin. Another significant development in 1998 was the design of a digital currency called BitGold, created by Nick Szabo, which was not implemented. Instead, it became a precursor to the Bitcoin architecture and the smart contract concept. Its development allowed it to overcome the unresolved security problems. Turn of the century, and for 2008, we have another crucial and somewhat mysterious moment. Satoshi Nakamoto, who is presumed to be the pseudonym of a genius or a select group of people, shared a document among crypto enthusiasts entitled Bitcoin, a person-to-person electronic cash system. There he defined Bitcoin, its uses, and operation, among other technical characteristics. For the following year, the enigmatic Nakamoto launched the software and the network that allowed its operation. It also registered the first block of what would later be known as the blockchain and called it the Genesis block. From there, the first cryptocurrencies emerged. By 2010, Nakamoto disappeared from the scene, but not before leaving the developer Gavin Andresen in charge of the Bitcoin project. On May 22nd of that year, a cryptocurrency was used as a means of payment for the first time. A programmer named Laszlo Hanyecz paid 10,000 Bitcoin for 2 Papa John's pizzas after trading them on a virtual forum. This transaction marked the beginning of Bitcoin's great popularity and boosted its value. In 2011, Bitcoin began to be accepted as a payment source by some companies and associations. The use of Bitcoins begins to be massively advertised. For that period, the theft of 25,000 Bitcoin belonging to a user is reported through a forum. A process called mining is required for the existence of cryptocurrencies. It consists of reviewing the existing information in the blockchain by some users called nodes, who received an award for their work corresponding to 50 Bitcoins. This operation can become very complicated since it requires arithmetic operations, servers, and powerful personal computers. In November 2011, the reward for each block created decreased by half. In other words, the reward for mining went from 50 to 25 Bitcoins. This event was called halving. Additionally, under the Bitcoin open source, new cryptocurrencies are being created. From this point on, the most crucial historical data comes from the behavior of cryptocurrencies in the market. But you can see that in the next video.